Following the reunion of Odysseus and Telemachus, the two formulate a daring plan to reclaim their throne. This alliance finds its anchor in the humble home of Eumaeus, the loyal swineherd who helped bring them together. Who is Eumaeus? For 20 years, he has faithfully tended the royal herds, far from the palace's treacherous politics. His quiet dedication makes him an unwavering and trusted figure in the Odyssey. Eumaeus was born a prince to a small kingdom, but fate had other plans. His journey from royalty to the rags of a herdsman highlights the brutal reality of survival in the ancient Mediterranean. Kidnapped and sold into slavery by a treacherous nurse, his fate only changed when he was purchased by Laertes, the father of Odysseus. Within that household, he was raised with unexpected dignity. Raised almost like a son to the royal family, his affection for them endured long after his master left for war. In a world defined by betrayal, Eumaeus embodies the epic theme of loyalty. Despite the temptations and pressure from the suitors, his spirit remained unbroken. He held to the belief that his king would return, providing a foundation for Odysseus's eventual triumph. When a beggar arrived, Eumaeus offered him exceptional hospitality, unaware he was serving his own king. His actions show that true generosity comes from a willingness to share, even when one has little. The cultural code of Xenia demanded that every guest be treated like a god. In Eumaeus, we see this high virtue maintained, even by one at the lowest social station. With their reunion behind them, the king and prince turn their attention to a strategy of war. They must combine their courage with cunning to dismantle the threat occupying their home. To avoid the notice of the suitors, they agree to separate. Telemachus heads to the palace first to infiltrate and assess the situation as the initial phase of their plan. Odysseus continues to maintain his disguise, entering his own halls as a humble beggar. This strategy requires immense patience and restraint to bypass the guards of his enemies. They face a daunting task against 108 suitors. A direct assault is impossible, so their survival depends on a dangerous, meticulous masterpiece of stealth and deception. Guided by Athena, they decide to secretly remove the weapons from the Great Hall. By neutralizing the reach of their enemies, they prepare the stage for their move. Telemachus takes on the task of smuggling the weapons out past the drunken suitors. This silent, harrowing operation is a critical step in their plan for the Day of Reckoning. Finally, Odysseus brings the loyal swineherd into his confidence. By sharing this secret, he creates an unbreakable chain of trust, securing the necessary support to carry out their plan. The royal halls are not just filled with enemies, but also with treacherous servants who have betrayed the crown. Odysseus must now calculate exactly who remains a true ally and who must face judgment. Philoetius, the loyal cowherd, emerges from the pastures as another steadfast servant to the old king. Securing his support is a crucial step in building the elite team needed for the king's return. With his allies in place, Odysseus begins his final approach to the palace. For the first time in 20 years, he walks his own lands as a master, preparing to reclaim his home. Every step toward these gates carries the weight of a 20-year exile. This journey is a dual path toward both long-awaited vengeance and a deeply emotional reunion. The trap is set, and only the threshold remains to be crossed. In the next episode, the king faces one final, heartbreaking encounter at his very gates before his vengeance begins.